ladies and gentlemen, we are going into what may potentially be the final map here in our NZ qualifier. I'm in Maniac, joined by Mikester. It is the Call of Duty Championship New Zealand qualifier, where one of these teams will be going through to the Asia Pacific final, where 3 of the region's best teams will go to Los Angeles, choking there from the excitement of the previous game, to fight it out for $1 million and to be crowned the best Call of Duty champion, best Call of Duty team in the world. Mikester, I can't contain myself with these two teams. They are putting on quite the show.
They are. I mean, we had that first hard point winning in favour of Ignitionz quite comfortably. Then the Search and Destroy. Flair were up 5-3. Then after a 1v3 situation from Carrots, he was able to secure that 11th round, then take it out. And now Ignitionz are up 2-0 in the series. As you mentioned, this could be the final map. We already have the kill feed lighting on up. Carrots are going huge. Back and back is Zeus. The only person yet to get a kill was Qualifier.
There was 0 kills through that whole time. The only person to get a kill from Flair is No Skill. As I say that, Jack finally picks up a kill, and that might have only been 30 seconds. But 30 seconds with no kills, as it was just being lit up with IG kills, that was insane. 2 points already on the board for Ignitionz. An awesome run here by Zirkle to go through the car park and then off through school here. He's going to be trying to make a run. It's going to be shut down again, lighting up all blue here for the Ignitionz squad. You've got Zeus now in control of this satellite. He's going to be making a move back outside of Atlas. Needs to watch himself. There is a couple of players right in front of him. Smart play. That was some great work. I cannot believe he got through. That was dirty by Zeus to get through and out of that situation. That is excellent communication by this squad and a great run.
It's 4-0. We've been a minute 15 into this game. Now, in the previous uplink we saw Flair go huge and tear it up, forcing the second half to get started with a time reduction. It's already 4-0. Do you see the same thing already happening? I mean, the kills just lighting up. Carrots, Zeus picking off these kills. Zeus making it a triple kill. Carrots with the single, and then just going to be running it down through over into the hospital alley here. I mean, you're going to be seeing them continue to run things down. But my question is, do you see them hitting that 10 points in the first half?
Well, look, Ignitionz are really going shock and awe. Like, this is crazy shock and awe. Look at your kill feed. Lit up blue. There's only one little bit of red there. Qualifier going in for the 6 point. Look, 6 points with over 3 minutes left. Yes, they very well could take this out way before the timer. But look, as I said, with this shock and awe tactic, I think these guys from Flair have just been caught off guard. They are down, they are down 2-0 in the series, so obviously they've got a lot of pressure on them right now. If they can establish themselves, they still have a chance, but right now, it just doesn't look like it, does it?
It does not at all. I mean, you had the Ignitionz players chuck the ball over into green just so they can distract the team of Flair. Now, you're having the Flair team pick up the overall ball. Zirkle will be able to actually pick off pick off the run there, and he will try to go in for these points, but unfortunately, he won't be able to do so. The ball has now been thrown out and now reset back over on the Atlas. The ball now should be picked up there by Back and Back. No, he's going to get taken down. So the ball's still open season here at the Atlas at its initial spawn. 6-0 still this scoreline. 2 minutes 20 still in this first half. And I mean, we had the kills trading up. Qualifier with a huge triple kill make that the team down. He just completely destroyed the team single-handedly, and the ball now in the hands of Carrots.
Qualifier did go absolutely huge right there. It was quite unfortunate he got shut down just after, but I mean, we all saw it. It was nice work by him. I just want to point out Zeus already in the double digits, and by a fair margin, he's over the 2.0 KD, going 13 for 6. Qualifier is going to try and go to work. He is going to be dropped just inside of the hospital. At least he's in the right place. Davo now going for a big run with the satellite. He's got backup. However, there's going to be a player around the corner. He needs the backup of his teammates as well. Both of those players were being dropped all down except Davo. If he can get through this is going to be a miracle. But look at this. It is literally a minefield. Goes for the throw. It's going to be missed, which was a pivotal moment for this team. Zeus trying to come back down. 14 for 7. Still maintaining that 2.0 KD. Going for a run through the hospital. There was a player, so he quickly dashed to the side. Running out towards yellow now. 1 minute 20 left in the half. Finds a player. Look at this teamwork. Lit up blue here. IG going huge. He's going to dive through for the 2 points. That's a dunk to Zeus. Nice work. With just over a minute left. It's still going to be interesting if it goes down to the timer, but I can't remember the last time I saw a red kill. Look at this kill feed. It is all Ignitionz, and Flair cannot answer back. Back-a-back, trying to go back-to-back, and indeed he does. Right there we saw just as he switched on stream, 3 minutes 56 to get 10 points up against one of New Zealand's best teams, which is Flair. Ignitionz are just off the Richter scale right now.
They're sending last year's champs down the drain. 10-0. At least in the previous series, Flair at least allowed their opponents to get 1 point on the board. This time, they're being kept scoreless. 3 minutes 56 is the time to beat. But remember, there's a score limit of 20. There is a score limit of 20. I've never seen a score limit hit here on Uplink. I am confident. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it here.
I wouldn't be surprised either, considering how strong both these teams have been. Oh, sorry. IG been playing. Look at the kill feed. Straight away. The whole team dropped. The whole team dropped. Zeus now making a move. Let's have a look at your minimap here. No one really in a position to try and shut this down. You've got one player, Bun, but it's not going to happen. And he was able to be scored there. Bun's going to get the consolation kills, taking down both Bakabek and Zeus. No skill also getting the kill on Carrots. But look, they need to capitalize. But look at where they are on the map. It's not great positioning. They need to capitalize on these movements. Zeus knew straight away to head straight for Atlas after his whole team was taken down. He knows he needs to go straight for that satellite. Jack now trying to finally make a move for this Flair squad. They don't want to be basically goosed on the final game of this series. But look at this. IG just too strong right now. Carrots now trying to make a run. He was taken down back-to-back. He's on top of Atlas. Killer Pie, his teammate's going to be straight ahead of him. That is what I call support. He did not have to turn around at all. And look at this. No one... Oh, as I say that, he was just hunted down. But, Carrots. He was just fumbled a little bit there, and the satellite was able to be ran away by Davo. Look, I can forgive him for that. If they mess up once, I'll let it go. But Zeus, he's trying to make a run as well. Now they're just trying to madly scramble in these points. I think they heard us. They want to try and shut this down earlier as well. Those quick little fumbles can be forgiven, but Jack's going to be doing his best to try and get his squad on the board.
I mean, that's really what they're going to aim for. I really don't see them coming back 12 points to 0. It is possible, but I think their main goal is to get a point on the board here. 2 minutes 10 still remaining here on the clock. The ball's going to be thrown out there by Backbeck. So the ball's now going to reset over on the Atlas, and we're going to be seeing these teams what they can potentially do here to maybe keep things going. I mean, let's see. We got 3 players down there from the team of Flair Ignitionz trying to keep things going. Carrots with the ball here. He will be swapping over to him quite shortly. He's going to be over onto the school as well as he tries to go with his teammates to go maybe for a next play. 1 minute 45, definitely impossible in my opinion for them to catch back up. There's the throw, there's the 1-pointer. 13 points is the lucky number for them, it seems, and that's 97 seconds remaining.
I was just about to say that this squad of Flair have at least stalled the points for a little while, and just as I was about to say it, we did see these guys get through for another point on the board, at least for the Flair squad. It was the single. 1 minute 24 left for these guys from IG to try and pick up 7 points if they did want to clean it up. But I don't know if it's going to happen. It might come down to the buzzer. I think the real question is whether these guys from Flair are able to get a point on the board. They want those consolation points. But look, no skill, trying to do his best, taking down Zeus. You've got 2 down for the IG squad. Killer Pie is going to be moving out, just having a look through that hospital there. You've got Bakabek out in the middle of the map. Spots a play on the other side of Atlas. He gets the kill before being taken down. Now look it up. Finally lighting up red. Just a little bit too late for these guys. You've got Davo moving out. Long range throw. He's got a strong arm, but he didn't quite make it, and he was very promptly taken down there. Killer Pie now going for a run. He decides to basically just throw it out on the map, which is, you know, pretty smart play considering they just want to just drive it home, I guess, to these players. The guys from Flair are still being shut down right now, but Meister, this is all IG. It was very close in the first game. They smashed it in the second game. They came home rather in the game 11. It was Carrots that went huge in that for us. And then right now, again, we've seen this in previous series. When it came to the uplink, it is a complete whitewash.
I still can't believe there was no points for Flair. They played so well in the previous series. And, you know, you do have, again, another 1-point throw. That's going to end up the scoreline 14 points to 0 to wrap up and secure their spot leading into the APEC Regional Finals. I don't think they could have possibly ended it and got that qualifying spot with any more style.
What a way to do it, Mike. So, like, I mean, they were going point for point in those first couple of series. It was IG who were able to clutch the S&D with the 11th round win. I didn't expect that out of nowhere. Obviously, we saw them. They were down in that S&D 5-3. They came back with the next 3 rounds. One of them was a complete clutch by Carrots in that 1v3 situation. Going into the uplink, I think we both expected a much closer game. Yeah. But we saw IG go in. It was 10-0 in like less than it was just over 3 minutes, I believe. So it was amazing work by those guys. And as you mentioned, it is Ignitionz who are going through to our Asia-Pacific regional final. They're going to be going up against the region's best to go through to the US to play for that $1 million prize.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting competition there because we have obviously our 5 Australian teams, now our New Zealand team, our 2 Asian teams as well being qualified from there. I mean, one team from Singapore, Hong Kong and Taiwan has already qualified. That's Lamina there. And I mean, we have 7 out of 8 teams that have qualified here. That is going to be an exciting bracket there later on.
When you've got teams like, well, look, Trident was the surprise one for me. Not surprised for making it, but the fact that they were the first ones through. Plantronics Mindfreak followed them up in their final. They got through in a 3-0 fashion. T1 Dotters scraped through against Integral. Integral came back on the second day, though, qualifying along with Avant-Garde. Joining them was, as you just mentioned, Laminar, the first team to qualify from the Singapore, Hong Kong, and Taiwan region. And Ignitionz, the team of the day, taking out our New Zealand qualifier, basically destroying Flair in the end. You know, credit to Flair. We were following them in their series before. They were going really, really well. They obviously beat out, it was the previous team, I think was it Impulse? I actually don't recall, to be honest, but going through into the final series, they were playing very, very strong. Game 11 in the S&D. Ignitionz just too strong in the end.
Yeah, and I mean, you look at the overall series and just a little bit of highlight. The hard point went in their favour. They were able to take it out quite convincingly. It had a bit of ups and downs, but they were able to still take it out convincingly. Search and Destroy, they were down 5-3, able to have a huge 1v3 once again in round number 10, force around number 11, and then by swapping their players over onto the A Street, they were able to then secure that victory and take it out a very, very convincing round 11 to be able to then take up 2-0. Then in this uplink, once again, we thought it was going to be a lot closer. We thought it was going to, especially after seeing Flair play uplink in the previous map there on comeback, we thought it was going to be an extremely close game, maybe a couple of one-pointers to decide the difference at the end, buzzer beaters and all that jazz, but it just wasn't the case. 14-0, a dominating onslaught there from Ignitionz. Ignitionz, once again, hungry to just take that qualifying spot. They've done so, and they've qualified here for the regional finals.
There they have, Mikester. So congratulations to Ignitionz, commiserations to Flair. They still did a good job. So thank you very much to everyone who did tune into the stream. For more updates on the Asia Pacific regional final, make sure you're following us on Twitter at ACL Pro. I'm in Maniac, joined by Mikester. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.